In this video, I will show you my custom build of a body with mix and match parts. And I also want to show you in the same video that you can just swap out the suit with a Mesco body and what that looks like if you have some spare parts laying around and you can basically just update your Mesco figure. So I just wanted to show you both ways you can do this, where I got the materials and the cost basically of the items that I added for this project in particular, which means the gauntlets, the boots, the belt, and the 2 suits. I had 2 suits because I couldn't really see the differences, hence why I'm making this video, so you can see which is which, what it looks like, and on what bodies it can fit, and the scaling, and comparing it to other Mesco Batman figures, because the length of the gauntlets and the boots might be a little different sometimes. The boots, not so much as the gauntlets, but you can see like very minor differences in the boots, but the gauntlets are in lengthwise are just so different that it might ruin the look for you. So keep that into account before you start this project, or prepare to purchase some custom gauntlets, which are a little bit longer, perhaps just as long as the WelikeToys Kryptonite Seeker ones. I think those are the best looking. It actually really looks like a Hot Toy suit, which is really interesting to see in this point of time, because like 10 years ago when we got the first Mesco Batman v Superman figures, then you think, okay, this is $100, this is going to be my definitive version of a Batman v Superman Batman figure with soft goods. And then 10 years later, here we are with updated suits, really nice texture, easy to put on. But what body do you use and where can we take these projects? So you can see this is just a little bit of a shoulder buff with biceps and triceps added, a little bit of padding at the sides of the abs, and at the front, nothing. The chest, very sanded down from what you've seen in my custom sculpt, and this is simply because this suit is very tight. You can use a WelikeToys body, but that doesn't mean you can add a lot of sculpt to enhance certain parts, because it will be very difficult to put it on. And I didn't want to tear the suit up, so I just used a little bit of sculpt and then sanded it all down, and it just works better around the biceps. But as you can see, the upper legs are still smaller than a Mesco version, but you'll see that in the comparison as well a little later. Also, what you see here is the boots. They're not completely fit for the WelikeToys one, but there is an option to purchase it for strictly WelikeToys adapters, but I had already cut mine, so it didn't matter anymore for me personally. I'm not quite confident what body this is, but I think this is a Justice League 3-pack Batman body. I mean, think about the image that you're seeing and base your opinion off that. I got so many bodies, like 1 to 200 custom bodies, Mesco, WelikeToys, GW Toys, WelikeToys. I can't really keep track anymore of what is what. So here you can see just a swap. And it does work with the boots and the gauntlets, of course, because it's very a good fit. The only thing that's different is the suit, and the suit is a true upgrade. But we do keep upgrading over the years, and then all of a sudden we get a definitive figure. So we got the WelikeToys kits, and then we got the WelikeToys full figure that kind of sold out or went below the radar. Then a lot of reviews came out, and people saw the suits. People wanted the suits, so they started to decide to sell them separately, and here we are. So yeah, again, it doesn't really matter what you put beneath, but it does work. You can just use a Mesco body and then use all of these parts, but I decided to use mix and match with a Golden Age Batman mask, a WelikeToys cape, a WelikeToys belt, I believe, which is currently upside down, and then just the Mesco Justice League 3-pack gauntlets and boots, which do look nice. They're good quality, and if it's a correct fit for the connector, then it's a little bit better. But as you can see, I tried to make it work a little bit better. Perhaps I drilled the hole a little bit too big, so I might need to adjust a little bit to make everything just stick and be poseable. But posing for this figure is, in my honest opinion, it's basically zero. It's very strong, this suit. So when you pose, mine pulls back. That might be because I added some sculpt on my original one. I don't know. It's not the best for posing. if you do this stoic Batman pose, it works. It just really works. It's a very cool suit, and that's what I wanted to show you in this video. Now, just an overview of the items that I used. WelikeToys Kryptonite Seeker head sculpt and the neck piece, which is resting on the cape. Here at the back you see the Mezco Golden Age Batman mask, with the black version of course. I don't know if this is really accurate, but it does look really cool. The gauntlets, Justice League 3-pack Batman. This is getting very cheap. It's like 33 bucks per figure in my country right now. So WelikeToys Batman cape, I had a few of those. Then we also have the Mezco Justice League 3-pack Batman boots, and then the WelikeToys belt upside down. My bad. And here we are at the end of the video, so you can see what the scaling looks like with the bodies. If you don't really know how to compare this stuff, just look at the shoulders, just look at the length, the upper torso width, and yeah, you can just see that there's a lot of differences, slight differences, and a lot of items that can be reused, but you have to figure out what works best for you. And for me, I also tried the upgrade kit by WelikeToys, but once I've seen what this suit looks like, that is really inferior. So yeah, it's just a lot of different sizes and belts and gauntlets that you can use. Yeah, I just wanted to show you what I used and what it can look like if you just do a swap on a Mezco body. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I want to show you the cool Batmobile from Justice League, and Batman v Superman in the back. That's the like changeable thing from Jazzing Dioramas, the 1/12 scale one, and a 3D printed Batman v Superman bat signal, which was printed by someone here in the Netherlands. But the project, I don't know who that is by, but it blends all in. It is really cool. It looks like quality. So I just wanted to share this.